Hi, Maria here, and today I'm very excited to share a review on the Mi Vida Loca Palette. So this is the Christmas palette that was put out by Kat Von D, and it was one of the ones that I was contemplating getting from my Which Palette Should I Choose video, and I decided to go and get it. In fact, this was actually the first purchase I made in the whole Christmas season, because I had seen that it had gone like it was going out of stock really easy on Sephora's website, and I knew it was a hot commodity because it was so highly rated. So yeah, I swatched it, I loved it, and I bought it. So I wanted to share with you my thoughts on this. First off, Kat Von D did the artwork on the front of this. She's a well-known tattoo artist, very talented woman. And so this was something that she created, which I think is very cool. And she created it to kind of seem a little bit like a record. So on the back, it shows the actual palette. And if you open it up, now that's the one thing that I have to say about this palette that I'm not crazy about. First of all, it's ginormous. Like, it takes up my whole head. So it's a big palette. Yes, it is. But yeah, so that's one thing that I don't like. Now, what I do is I just lay it down flat in one of the drawers in my room. So it's not too big of a deal, but it is kind of an awkward, huge shape. The other thing that's not good about it for traveling is that it easily slides out of the case. So even I feel a little bit nervous when I pick it up. I always put it in the same way because I don't want to pick it up and have it fall out on me. So those are the two negatives that I would have to say. However, because it is the shape it is, she's made it into a color wheel, which for all intents and purposes is very nice, especially for people that are not really, like, I don't know a whole lot about color. So for me, having it in the shape of a color wheel kind of makes creativity a little bit easier because I can look at it and just using kind of some basic rules of the color wheel, I can know what colors I can pair with others. So you can do like a monochromatic look where you do colors that match. You can do like a complementary color and go opposite to the wheel. So let's say use this color and that color, or like this color and that color. Blues and oranges are opposite and they work really well together. Or you can do like where you take your hand and you kind of go like this, and do like, you can do this color, this color, this color, and then do one of those two. So you could do something like that as well. Obviously, you can do a whole rainbow look, and I've seen tons of rainbow looks on the internet using this palette. You can put all the colors together. There really are no rules, but for someone that's wanting to do something that is perhaps more wearable, you want to kind of know where to go with that. The cool thing about this palette as well is that she has put in the inner wheel here a bunch of neutrals, and they're all pretty much matte except Lyric is a little bit of a satin, and this Skulls is kind of more of a white satiny shimmery color as well. But the rest of them are matte. So you can actually do a full-on neutral look with this palette as well, which is pretty cool. And honestly, out of all the Christmas palettes that there are, this one has the highest pigmentation. I would say it's the best quality palette that's out there for the Christmas season. As far as something that's different and that will kind of add to my collection, as far as, you know, things that I don't have, this palette really fits the bill for me. So I didn't have much color in my makeup collection for eye looks, and now I've got all the color I probably will ever need. For the most part, I would say that the pigmentation is amazing. So I'll just do these three on the back of my hand. So this one is that red shade, and it's a little less pigmented. Now I can't see. So not quite as great, but these shades are just absolutely amazing. So all the dark shades are amazing. Honestly, a lot of the light shades are really beautiful too. So this yellow color, I don't know if it's showing up. I can't ever get them to show up. Can you see that? I'm not sure. But anyway, a beautiful color payoff. They blend well, and as you can see, like this look, I've got kind of a burgundy rusty thing going on with some burnt orange and then yellow. And you can definitely see color differentiation, but they blend out really nicely. So I absolutely love this palette. I'm so impressed with it. And I've used almost all the shades, except I haven't used some of these darker blues and purples. I've used all the greens. This color, this light lime green, isn't the greatest. So that one, this navy one, I've swatched it and I'm not really crazy. It feels chalky. So a few of them feel kind of gritty, but most of them feel buttery. This red color, not the greatest as far as, it almost looks more pink when it goes on. So yeah, as far as the colors are concerned, this green one isn't as great. Some of these matte ones, like this red and this blue, the dark blue, they're not amazing, but other than that, the rest of them are fantastic. And I've done looks with all the purples, all the greens, and I've used all of these shades as well. And then I've used all the neutral ones. So for the most part, I've tried out all of it. And this is the look that I have today that I made with it. And I used this dark brown. I started with this red and then put this burgundy shade over top, used that color, and then also this yellow shade. And then I kind of blended things out a little bit with this color here, Noble. So overall, I'm super, super impressed with this palette. And I love the fact that I can get wearable looks. Like it kind of has everything, a little bit of everything in there. So I don't have to grab for other palettes. I've got it all right in there. So that makes it really nice. So overall, super happy with it. What I'm gonna do is over the next couple of videos, I'll do tutorials on different looks with this palette. So if there's a specific color combo that you want to see, please let me know and I will do my best to make that happen. Yeah, like I said, there's a few on the internet or on YouTube that are like super rainbowy. So I thought I would focus on doing kind of more wearable looks that you can wear anytime, but that are a little bit brighter, like this one, or, you know, different ones like that. I also, she included this little sheet here that had these 3 looks. And I've tried doing both of these and it worked out pretty good. This is a great little sheet just to kind of give you a springboard for ideas. And yeah, maybe I'll do one of these for you. I think I'll do this one because I really like this one. Maybe I'll do a tutorial specifically on that one for you. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with this palette. And I don't have anything like it in my collection. Most of my collection is rather neutral. And I always, when I'm looking at a palette, I go, okay, is it gonna add to my collection or is it gonna be something that's just similar to what I have? But this one I can honestly say is completely different than anything I own. So I'm very excited to have it. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's $70 in Canada. And yeah, if you are interested in picking it up, I would definitely do it soon because they won't be around for long. Yeah, they are selling like hotcakes, that much I know. So anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to put that in the comment section. You know what I mean. Let me know what look you might be interested in seeing. So yeah, I really love this palette, really thankful and excited to have it. And stay tuned for some tutorials in the near future. Thanks a lot and have a great week.